alrighty. Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Celeste Strawberry Jam. We're gonna be getting right into things today. Oh, okay, I did not expect that one to do that. Yeah, we're getting right back into things today with the tower. Which, as we remember, is probably one of the hardest ones in the pack, to my understanding. At least for the hard. Yeah, at least for the hard, the advanced lobby. So things are going to be interesting. Things are going to be weird. I need to figure out how to do this. Something like that. Something along those lines. That, nope. So, here's the other thing. If I'm expected to do a double dash, how the frick am I getting up there? Like, actually, though. Because, yeah, there's just no way. Like, that's the best idea I got, is running along the top and getting in there. Anyways, no, I actually have a nice little fun benefit of today. And I'm sorry I was late. I was waiting on some mods to load up and whatnot. You know, the main problem with Celeste is that with Celeste mods is that we get new mods like every single week. It's funny. But yeah, no, I was waiting for some mods to reset. But the good news is that I can do a bit of a longer stream today, because guess who basically has all the free time he wants this afternoon? I do. So yeah, tent is going to be, I'm probably going to throw an extra 30 minutes on to the end of stream, just because, you know, the good news is because Celeste kind of really needs that from me with some of these advanced stuff. You know what? Oh, you know what? I'm betting I'm going crazy. Ooh, that's very close. Actually, I'm realizing... Yeah, I'm expected to get up there, like, within a relatively, like, ugh. Yeah, I need to be going fully through. Okay. Yeah, I can't be doing that, so I can't be flailing like that. Okay. So, how do I get around to the other side? Yeah, and I can't just jump it. Like, I have to dash through there. But then I have to also already be moving down to catch that. That just... What? Huh? Like, it just does not line up to me. Yeah, that's crazy. So, what the frick am I doing here? Because, yeah, very clearly there's more to this than just, you know, try and get on top and do that. No, can't do something. Yeah, can't do that. That just is bad. Can't do that either, because that's also just as bad. Doing that just puts me trying to phase through the thing. What the frick? Damn. We immediately started the stream and I'm immediately stumped. Like, I have immediately became stumped by this one. I'm a bit confused. Because there's no way for me to get across. And doing that, well, doesn't help me. It does wait until I'm out. Yeah, and I can't really get in line with that. Which is the old, like, I'm assuming the height that this is at is because of, like, cheese protection of some kind. Yeah, and if I touch it at all, it's, like, bad. It's just bad news. So, I can't, like, touch it. I can't get through it. I have to land on... Okay. That's crazy sauce. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing this. Yeah, okay. No way. Like, you have to be able to get through it. You have to. I don't know how else you would do that. Yeah, am I like... I just must not be launching through that hard enough or something. Because, like, this is crazy. Yeah, and I doubt it wants me to do a pixel-perfect lineup here. I mean, look, I know that this is the advanced lobby, but, like... okay. No. No. That... Yeah, no. That just, it's not lining up. I don't get this, like, at all, period. I don't know how you do this. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, at least over here, I can see what I'm doing. Like, if I were to spawn right at the bottom, like, with upwards momentum out of this one, I could tell you what I'm doing. Like, even if I didn't have the dash, which is what I'm expecting out of this, is I have no dash. It becomes basically a jump up to there, jump over, basically wall bounce myself in between, do an inverted wall, or yeah, like, land on, or press myself against that wall, slide down, jump over, grip this with, like, the last of my strength, and then sort of just do a faulty pogo to land myself over there from on high. And that would give me enough energy to do that. That would still be airborne. Both of those would be, because I'm not grabbing any of those. And that one's just a channel it up diagonal try and land on top of that, and then repeat, basically. Like, this is just weird because... Oh my god, okay, I got it. God, you have to be quick. Of course you do. You always have games for me that I could play, Black Bear. Oh my god, finally. I messed it up because I did that wrong. I forgot about one frame re-entries. Which still are hard and still not exactly perfect for this, but God, at least that's there. Now I just have to execute. Nope, I did that wrong. Frick. I can save way more energy, as I realized. I could save way, way, way more energy. Damn it. By the way, I do struggle with that way of doing neutrals right there. God damn it. Why did I do that? I mean, look, I have been told that most people consider this level to actually be extreme difficulty and not the advanced difficulty that it is labeled as. So I'm pretty happy with this regardless of whether or not... You know, I almost got that actually. I'm happy with any amount of movement that I get at all. I curled in way too quickly. I'm being dumb. My muscle memory of how I attempt that was kicking in, and that was just struggling. There we go. Okay, now we have a new problem. How the frick do I do that? I'm assuming I just didn't hit it high enough. That was a fail on the jump timing. That was a... I failed at pressing my movement keys. That was a fail of the neutrals. Another fail of neutrals. Oh, come on! You know, I'm surprised I got that, especially because that was looking like I wasn't going to. There's a freaking cloud in my face, and I couldn't see clearly, and my brain just errored. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Awesome. Why the frick is that one vibrating so aggressively? What the frick is happening there? Why are they vibrating? Why? Also, what the frick? They had Who the frick designed that one? Why does it just go right in there? I'm assuming it's because... Oh, you know what it is? These disappear forever once I go through them once. That's what I'm betting it is. Because the exit, the way upwards is right there. I'm betting my expectation is that I'm gonna be like, oh, whoop-de-doop-de-doo. I'm gonna try and go up through that hole, and it's gonna have a spike at the end there, and it's gonna make me realize, oh, I'm supposed to go through that hole right there. But I will have already predicted it. I just have to do the full freaking loop regardless of what the frick it requires out of me. Yeah, I called it. The problem is just that lineup is crazy. Dash up. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what I realized? Okay. How the frick am I expected to, do this? Yeah. Because that is not an easy thing to do. With, nothing there. Let's see here. So I can do that. The problem then becomes, how do I get up here in the future after this? Because I can do that, but I just lose all access to everything. It might have legs to do something along those lines, but that is a very far jump. Yeah, and I'm not doing a reverse neutral out of this. Ain't no way. You know, it might actually be. Hang on. It might actually be. No, I'm getting the dream neutral. I'm getting the dream neutral. It's just, yeah, that is not the way to do it, I don't think. The other option is I need to somehow go under. Oh, of course, you clip that regardless of what you do, I think. Yeah, you'd clip that regardless of what you do. Okay, then if that's the case, yeah. So, that one is a real big issue, then. Because you have to take it from this side. You have to come down through this side. Which, in turn, means you effectively need to be able to launch that again. With the fact that that's set up that way, that's, like, next to impossible to do. But if I could, like, somehow get up there, I could see this working. The problem then just becomes, how do I get all the way up there? Which, again, we're just in a backwards loop, where everything looks weird. I don't know how you're expected to necessarily do things. Yeah. Because here's the thing. I'm expecting... You know what? Hang on. Okay. So you can do that, but how do you get through? How do you get through this is the next problem, because you can't jump that high no matter what you think. And that is a one-time shot. Yeah, and you're also not living through it if you try to go through there more than once. Period. I can guarantee you that one. See, and the problem is even if I try to go through that side twice on the back side, it doesn't matter because you still die on your second attempt to go through there. So it's like I have to figure out how to use the front side of that block all the way on the far left right now to do anything. There's no way, yeah, there's no way you're going up inverted. It is all quite literally... No, that would kill me on frame 1 because of how spikes are coded. I was thinking you might be able to do, like, an inverted hyper off the top of it. But then I was like, no, that just ends up in the same spot, actually. So... using this doesn't really help us. Yeah, using the little platform there doesn't help us. Again, it's weird because I have to somehow get up through here and do it again. Oh, you know what it is? We can still land right here. Because what you do is you land, you fall, and as you're falling, you dash over to here. So we can still land over here. And we can do the whole chain of things that we're thinking. No, wait, no, you can't, because how the frick do you get in there? Yeah. Oh, you... Yeah, you just do that grab somehow, but... like, how do I do it when I'm trying to preserve a side? Like, the only way... okay, the only way I could see this working is somehow... somehow I land over there like this, maybe. Yeah, there's just no way. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Okay, so if that is now impassable line, like, again, this level is just constantly making me question what the frick do I define as impassable, because genuinely this is insanity. How the frick do I do that? No, yeah. As I just mess it. No, it really does require that you go in there. I'm starting to think more and more. Nope, yeah, that reverse hypering it does insta-kill you. Yeah, no way you're doing that. Okay. So that's a no-no. Then, what else do we got? And like, if this wasn't here, this would be easy. Genuinely, this whole screen is the problem. Just in general, because everything, it feels like I'm putting the cart before the horse. Yeah, any ideas at all, chat? Any ideas at all? You're welcome to say them. Because that is weird. So regardless, when I go through there and being flung at that, I could basically assume that that is either fully used up and or one side is going to be used up. There's no evading that one. That one's just one side is going to be used up. I'd like the backside to not be used up because I believe that's the only way I can get through there. So one side's already used up. But there's no way to get up there without a dash, which requires the usage of both sides of that block. Basically, this block is our frickin' linchpin, and how the frick do I do it? Yeah, and it's set up in such a way I can't corner cubby it. That is interesting. Yeah. And you can't corner. Interesting that you can do that. Interesting that you can weirdly, like, just spam your way on through it. Why, though? Yeah. And again, yeah, like, I can do that. But that doesn't help in the long run. And doing that doesn't help either. Yeah, God. Like, there's just too much that momentum. Not enough that momentum. Too much left momentum, not enough right momentum. Yeah. Jeez. No way. No way. Okay, what are people thinking? What are people thinking? Because I have no idea. I'm legitimately stumped right now. I mean, that's what this level might as well be, is how many times can we stump that boy before he finally gets it? Again, like I said, that's the feel-good way. Okay, here's my other question. Why the frick is there that one dream block? Unless I'm expected to somehow use that downward dream block. Like, this dream block here is weird to me. Can I, like, down grab this? No. Because this implies that I'm going to be here in the future. Like, this, it implies that I will be here right now. Or at a different time, basically. Yeah, and you have to use your dash there. You have to. There's no getting out of that. It's either dash or... Well, you can't even do a grab there because the spikes kill you. Yeah, the spikes kill you. You have to use your dash there. So what the frick is all of this, then? Jesus. I mean, unless you can do a neutral there. You can probably do a neutral there now that I'm thinking about it. A dream neutral. Oh, you know what it is? You don't have to do that. Okay. So that's an easy way to get up here without touching any of that. But now the real concern becomes, how the frick do I do that? And we still end up in the same issue of there's no way to get beyond that point. Yeah, like beyond here is just a what the frick am I doing question. Because I did prove you can now get up here without, or with an extra dash. But not like up here. Yeah, I've proven you can get up here by landing here. Like this platform is nice for us. And I've proven you can get through the one at the bottom left and then land on that one on the bottom screen, grab it, jump up here. Yeah, no way. I need to just grab that. Yeah, no way you do that. So, okay then. So you have to land here. So if... What the frick? Like, I know how the spikes are gonna frickin' work. Which is why I'm not just doing the easy, oh, just go land, just go do that one first, you know? Like, that's not how that works. Like, if I do that, that does that. Like, I know how it works. I've seen that before. Okay, so that's the issue then. Like, how the frick do I get through there? Again, any ideas at all? Anything at all? Welcome to listen, chat. That goes through, that goes through. Like, you can't get up and start that whole chain without deleting this somehow. See, if there weren't spikes right on top of that top block right there, on that one, just left of the up arrow, I would say, you know, oh, you just sit on top of there. You don't need to use it, and that gets you everything you need, because you can do the wall jumps to get yourself, or the wall climbs to get yourself on top of that, and then do all that. Without even touching that thing, as we've already established. The problem is doing it with the correct setup. Like, I don't even know. Genuinely, progress is damning me right now. It's been a while since I've done a Dream Hyper. Yeah, doesn't help us. Dream Super doesn't either while we're on the topic of it. What the frick? So, can't even launch myself out of there. Can't do a neutral because you die. Can't do anything else because you die. Yeah, that just corner cubbies us. Can't do that consistently. I'm messing it up. Yeah, no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, no way. So, like, I want to see how they do this, almost. Like, I don't understand this. Because, like, I get that. I get everything up until it's clearing that. And that, in turn, means that I don't get all the way from here, because right here is the linchpin, and I understand that it is the linchpin. I just don't even understand how the frick they do this. How the frick do you do this? What the frick is up with this? So, can't do a neutral off of this. Can't delete reset because you can't get over there. You go through that, you're basically saying that's dead. Meaning, this, well, it doesn't mean necessarily it's dead. I didn't do that correctly, but maybe. The problem then becomes, how do I land here? And that still is an issue. Are you kidding me? And that still has an issue. Doing what I feel is the cheesiest of cheese. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait a minute. Okay, then the next issue becomes how the frick do I get up there? Yeah, because now we found a way to save that side. Or that right side. How the frick do I do that jump around again to get on top there? Because there's no way. There's no way. Look, I'm sure at some point that this is just, like, to some people really simple. I'm sure that everybody's looking at this like, that boy, you're dumb, you're an idiot. Look, go play the tower on the Strawberry Jam yourself, and, you know, tell me how stumped you get at this point, and we'll figure it out. Like, I don't get this. Like, period. So, launch through there. You know, we can either do our very funny thing to say, like, oh, you know, land on that little side thing right by the spike, or go through and waste both charges of it. I'm inclined to assume that, you know, landing on the spike is the correct path because it uses the lesser of the two walls there. And then from there, it's a gobbledygook mess of somehow find a way up to there. We can do our method, which has been working so far, but to do it on the second run through is, again, impossible. Genuinely, like, I want to see how the frick they do this, but I can't do that because that breaks the laws of me figuring that out, or of, like, yeah, it breaks the law of me doing stuff like that during a stream or anything at all like that at all. Like, at least with the D-sides, if I got this confused on where to even begin, I would look at it, but I'm like, I can't while I'm on stream anyways. Because I feel like that's cheating, you know? I feel like that's cheating on this. I just want ideas to try, because I don't understand. Alright, at this point I've spent, like, so much time just faffing over this that I don't even want to really even remotely, like, do it anymore. I'm just doing it. Celeste Strawberry Jam Tower. There it is. I've got it muted on my end so I can actually look it over. There it is. There's the level we're talking about. Okay, cool. Why is he... What the frick? Okay, this person kinda sucks at this. And, like, regardless, this person kinda sucks. What? Well, yeah, no, you dingus. You don't go through those spikes. That's how that works. Whoever did this is making a very weird, like, compilation of it. Yep, now they're doing what I've been doing. Okay. That's great. Sorry, I have to sit here and do this because I can't. Like, this is why I don't like doing this in stream, because it's annoying. Yeah, you can land there, but then how do you get up? Oh, you know what it is? Oh my god, I got it. I understand it now. Okay. We have to get rid of that block. There's no spikes under it. Because we can do everything else. The problem is this block. Yeah, except now I messed it up again because of this. Yeah. Because we've already proven you can wall jump your way on up there. It is quite literally just... That block right there has no spikes, or has no spikes under it. It's the weird one out, which is... Again, a valid thought process that I hadn't thought of. Okay. Because, yeah, we can do this. We can go up here. I can go up here and I can get all the way up there. I can get all the way up there and that's how you do it. I messed up because I forgot what I was doing there for a second. Okay. Yeah, you stand here, you go like this. Go like this. Look, this is why Celeste puzzles are sometimes really hard, because they very much fall into the category of see the thing, do the thing. And I love that I'm just messing this up. I have never been very good at see the thing, do the thing type puzzles. I'm normally pretty good at, I'm normally pretty good at bigger brainy puzzles, which is, again, like I've said in the past, why the Blueprint series and by expansion the Lingo series are so good, is because they're bigger brainy puzzles, whereas this is, you know, fun for me to play and do all the fun jazz, but if I, like, don't immediately understand, I kind of get a little bit stumped. And my brain also, you know, the other thing is, my brain doesn't necessarily have the puzzle brain on the Celeste side yet. Okay, so up here. Almost did it, just have to land that better. There we go. There we go. I'm an idiot. Okay. So here, why did I dash? I'm an idiot. Sorry, just resetting stuff up so I can actually watch stream health again. Okay. There we go. Why did I do that like that? I am trying to see how to set up a second neutral off of this, by the way, which is why I'm doing this a little weird. I love that you can just jump right into the spikes that are right there. Okay, yeah, you can do that. Okay. I messed it up because I didn't grab onto it. Okay, so boom. I need to be able to get the neutral set up right off the rip of going up this wall. Because right there is where I run out of stam. Like, that is just unnegotiable. Let's see here. I hate that jump for some odd reason. My brain is not doing just a typical two-tile spike jump. It's just freaking like, I forgot to do the thing. And I got it. Oh my god, I messed it up. Are you freaking kidding me? To the level maker of this pack, or of this level, why the frick are you like this? Who hurt you? Why must you make me suffer like this? Why must you put this much pain and agony into this type of thing? Okay, boom, 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 go here, boom, do that. I keep messing that up. Oh my god. Just remove the spike from right there, please. You do not need a spike right there. You can have a spike attached to the wall. It does not need to be right... And then I'm holding too tightly. Bruh. Okay, there we go. Boom. 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 Do that. Land. Okay, boom. I realized that I had wasted energy, and also my brain was stupid. Again, you have to land on the other side of this. That is on the other side of that block. It is unnegotiable. I hate that spike, I hate that spike, I hate that spike, I hate that spike. Got it, oh my god. Okay, now time not to screw this up. Whew, thank God that that thing has a split second where you can just grab onto it. Why did I do that? I'm an idiot. What the frick? What? Huh? Wait, I'm sorry. What? What the frick is happening? Why is that there? Why is that block beneath or on that platform right there? That does not help, like, period. Is it because the tower is, like, getting unstable or something, and it's a lore question, and now the real thing is what the frick am I doing about this, you know? I could do something crazy like that. Oh, if only you could steer inside of those. Yeah, there's no way to do that quick enough, I don't think. Plausible maybe. Plausible maybe. It's very tight though. Ooh, wait a minute. That's how. That's what it's after. Now, the next problem becomes, what the frick do I do here? I forgot you can do that. Okay, so boom, boom. This lands me here. There's a way over to that one without breaking it. Yeah. If I frame perfect that, yeah. We can do that. You know, the other thing is that might be where you're expected to start using them. Ah. Man, I sure love that this is just a die block. Okay, where the frick, like, do I get, can I view? Yeah, can I view? Okay. So, do a wall jump, land up on there. Okay, cool. We know all that. That one is the one where I'm a bit confused on whether or not I'm expected to wall jump off of it and or do some weird thing. I'm expecting that I'm supposed to... I might be actually supposed to climb up it, you know? Wait, what the frick? Oh, okay, you just unset it there. Oh. Okay, this is not that bad of a screen. Like, this one's way easier to understand what you do. Yeah, you climb up there, you dash up to there, you land up there. And then you basically do a weird corner through to land on that wall. You can reverse hyper over to there. That's what that's for. That's what that's for. That's what that's for. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Okay. Okay. I see it. I see the ideas. Boom. Okay. This one is done as soon as I do it. I just need to get up there. There we go. Land here. Land here. Would help if I could get the dash correct. Land here. Land here. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I was just a little bit shy of it. Okay. That. Nope. I messed that up. Okay, cool. You know, I just realized, why am I trying to do that landing? That second landing? Because I can do it from here. Yeah, I can do that from there. It's just the spikes. Okay, do this. I need to be higher up on that. Bruh. As I flail. Well, I failed. The funny thing is I think you can recover that, actually, if you fail like that, because I'm betting you could fall through fast enough to that other side. But I just don't like it. I hate that one. Bro, why are my dashes just not working right now? God, that is such a hard one to do, actually. Okay, why am I just suddenly missing that now? I just didn't jump. That one was, I just didn't jump. There we go. Oh my god. Again, I don't know why I keep feeling the urge to come over here. I hate those spikes. They are set up in the most annoying spot possible, because when that thing jitters up, it makes it look like the platform is higher up. And I'm assuming because the way these are coded looks to be just random, like, jitters and stuff. The hitbox is the thing that saves. Like, sometimes the jitter just straight up covers some of those, and, like, you need to get on the peak of that. Like, you cannot not be on the peak of that. Yeah, because you do need that momentum. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You could do that. You could do what I just did. Hang on. Just double wall bounce it. God. Okay. Yeah, if it weren't for the fact that it's already like a really tight frame window. I don't know why my brain just freaking flails. Nope, you cannot. Yeah, I'm again back at the point of, well, okay, you know, I didn't think about it, but I could do one frame, or I could do the one frame re-entries on this. Oh, very close. Very, very close. So close that I actually am betting that that is what I need to do. Why am I an idiot? Don't answer the question. Just why am I an idiot? Oh my god. Do the thing. Do the thing better. Do the thing a little bit better than that, please. Oh my god. Finally. And then I messed it up because I didn't dash early enough over there. Because my brain was like, yes, how do I land there? How do I land there and refresh my dash? You dingus, you don't need to. You don't need to. Oh my god, I got a phantom spike. For half a second there, I should have taken it. Stop being an idiot. Stop being brain dead. That boy, can you stop being a brain dead idiot? Then nope. Nope. Donk. Donk. So I have to let it throw me up a little bit when I come out of this one. There we go. Okay. Bruh. I almost had that. I just messed it up. Are you kidding me? Oh, dear God. Okay, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay. I need to somehow be higher up on that. I need to somehow not be an idiot on that. Okay. What the frick? There's no way. There's no way in hell that I'm supposed to somehow do that. What the frick? Because, yeah, that's expected to go then. Like, obviously, there's no other spot that it can go. I have to hit that, like, absolutely perfectly on the return journey. Again, I still have no idea what that's for, other than, you know, maybe some weird lineup thing that I'm just not seeing right now, of course, as I flail that. Because my brain was still too active to do the thing it's supposed to do. Okay, boom, boom. Oh my god, no. Yeah, no, you... I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that. Man, I love this stupid game sometimes. Bruh. Okay, so, how the frick do I do this? Because I can tell you one thing. That ain't gonna help me. I really don't think this is a very readable level. Like, that's just what I'm gonna say here. Because, really, in all honesty, like, while, yeah, the challenge of performing on this level has been, you know, part of it, I really think the most difficult part of this level has not been a performance thing. It's been a how the frick do I do this thing. Yeah, because even doing something like that, how high up do I have to hit to even, like, do anything on this? Because, oh, you know what it is? It wants me to do a corner jump. That's what it is. It wants me to do a corner jump. Well, can I get up there off of a fling? Like, or off of a reverse hyper? Like, is there any way that I could do that off of a reverse hyper? Land up there. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, I'll try it. I'll fail it. I'll try and fail again. I will be an idiot again. I will fail again. Okay. Like that. Yeah, there's no way to land in over. So then if that's the case, then how the frick do I... Does it really require that you somehow get up there without... How the frick would you even do that? Without dashing through that block, how would you do that? Does it really want me to do a double super? Oh my god. I've seen it. Yeah, okay. I see the Matrix. That's what that's for. You land on it, you turn around, you do a super, you jump up, you hopefully don't get sent up into that thing. Okay. So the, like, very hard to do, nearly what looked to be pixel perfect version of doing a wall bounce off of that. Yeah, I see what it is. Super into a super off of it. Yeah, you have to do a perfect wall bounce off of that. Great. Great. You want to know how hard that is to do when the thing, like, doesn't line up cleanly at all? And repeatedly will eat your stuff? Honestly, this is probably, like, I like the difficulty of this. I just don't think its readability is very good. Also, again, I don't think you can actually do that jump. Yeah, you can't do that. So... So if you can't even remotely do that, then what the frick am I doing here? Like, you can't land that. And you need it for a refresh on your dash. Like, there's... it's a requirement. You need it for a refresh on your dash. Am I just, like, not high enough? No, I'm literally doing it at the peak of my jump. Any later, the wall jump doesn't or the wall bounce doesn't activate. This is another one of those times where I'm like, what the frick do I even do? Yeah, because doing this is great if you could get a dash out of it. Can you... No, reverse super doesn't have enough space. I just don't even understand this. Okay, you know what? I should just keep... If I'm saying that the readability of this level is what's bad about it, maybe I just need to keep it open. Because... Or, like, a level that... or somebody who's gone through this open, because, like, I do not understand this at all. Like, I thought I understood this, but no. Yeah, so... They do the same thing that we do to get up there. This person is struggling. They're showing all their failures, which is fine, cool, whatever, nice editing. Appreciate it. Do enjoy. See, the problem is this person looks like they don't even, like, read the thing. They don't look at the thing. You don't need to use that one. Okay. So they do all that fun jazz. They get you... They get up there, they do the same trick that I've been doing. Like, all of this lines up. Cool. You can't launch up there is the problem. Yeah. Yup. 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 We need more dashes than we have available to us. More dream block than I have available to me. Like, I just want to see how they do this. Because, yeah, without the block there, what they just did, like, they just used the left-hand side of the block, which is exactly what I'm thinking to get up there, but they just didn't do it fluidly. No, you can get up there, apparently. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. They kind of just skipped a part. Hold on. Did this person, like, cheat? Yeah, no, you haven't proven how you're getting up there yet. You haven't proven how you're getting up there yet. How are you getting up? Oh, you know what it is? I'm reading a side of this block wrong. I'm currently reading this. That's why we need to eat this, actually. Wait, Am I right on that? I don't think there's spikes on that other side. I mean, we'll check. It looks like there is, but apparently there might not be. That or again, they are cheating this. Which I'm starting to believe more and more by the second. Yeah, so again, we do this. I need this though, so I can't just... Yeah. Okay, hang on. So apparently you can do the wall bounce, or if not, this video I found is cheated. But yeah, I don't think that's possible. Yeah, I don't think it's possible, because what they do is they do the exact super chain that I'm thinking of. I don't know. Oh, you know what it is? That's why that's there. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. This is absolutely crazy. I've been doing it wrong. Which, again, understandable. I've been doing it wrong. God, that is weird to do, though. That is definitely not a nice trick. Okay, I think I see it now. I'm just gonna focus back in. Something along those lines, but I need to be much quicker on the draw there. God, that is not easy to do. Okay, that is not easy at all to do. Because it's multiple reverse supers. It is multiple... Ugh. Yoink. Yeah, that is yikes. That is a very much yikes. God, it is lined up so weirdly. Now, if only I could get the wall bounce. Because seeing this now, I'm like, oh, okay, I understand what we're doing here. Seeing now that you can do that just doesn't mean it's an easy thing to time, you know? Like, dear Lord, gotta flick my fingers as fast as possible. God damn it. Oop! I did that too early, and I didn't pull myself out of it. What the frick? No. Wait. Hold the phone, what? Huh? Okay, now I'm just not even getting this correct. Why the frick am I not doing any of these correct now? Thank you. At least get one wall bounce correct. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Okay, now... I messed it up. God, that is not an easy set of jumps. Blah, 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 blah. Da, 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 da. There we go. Okay, there we go. And now... I need to... Okay, I need to grab and climb there. My brain is just like, go, 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 go on it. No, it's grab and climb. Dingus. Alright, cool. Why did I just forget to do the super? Okay, boom, 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 da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Okay, come on. I want to be done with the tower by the end of today's stream. Please, let me get through it. I'm going too early on that. God, this is annoyingly hard to do. Again, readability is really what determines the difficulty of a Celeste level to me. Bruh, I had the corner. And when I know that, like, I know that their commentary in terms of the difficulty on these is based off the tricks that you need to do. Okay, here. I'm gonna amend my statement that I just said. Really, the hard levels are the hard ones to, like, actually complete here. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, they require some complex tricks. But the way you're taught about your tricks basically is what helps you through all the... Or, the way you're taught about the tricks is what helps you get through these, so that the difficulty should not be on readability, it should be on performance. It's unfun difficulty when it's next to incomprehensible. Like, don't get me wrong, we have seen what next to incomprehensible fun looks like. That's square the circle. At least it's, like, readable. This one is just, like, I don't think it's readable. As fun as the difficulty of performing the tricks are, I really think this one is so far probably my least favorite one overall, just because of the just because of the unreadability of it. And the fact is like, even when I'm doing the correct set of tricks, like, it is very easy to underperform certain tricks, apparently. Like, that one, I messed up because I didn't do the launch proper. I didn't give myself enough backup space, you know. The thing that I thought I had plenty of there, yeah, no. God, I hate this. Darn it. I messed that up so horribly, that's not even funny. Okay, boom. God. Damn. This stupid spike wall jump. Bruh, I despise this. I despise this. I despise this. This is not a fun set of tricks to pull off as quickly as you need to pull them off. Slam me into the spike wall. I am having such a fun time. There is light sarcasm in my voice, but, you know, I am actually having fun still. Like I said, this is still fun. I just am like, bruh. I hate some of the texturing on this. I think I just walked right into that wall of spikes. I hate the legibility of some of this, and I really would like that improved upon. I also just hate that there's a spike right there. Like, that spike right there is offsetable. Especially because, like, half the time you do the trick, you end up guaranteed hitting that spike. And the other half the time that you do the trick, you're guaranteed to fly over the spike, but not be in a position where you're easily lined up for it. This truly is a damned if you do, damned if you don't type situation, which is also why I didn't, like, it again. Legibility. Only on a small amount of times are you perfectly lined up. And then as soon as you are lined up, you need to immediately react by sending yourself Mach 10 upwards. And oh, if you do the wall bounce just a little too quickly, you're messed up there. Dear God. At least Old Summit Eastside was, like, very legible in the way that you did it. Like, dear God, this is just illegible. That's the other thing, is this level feels a little inconsistent with the way I'm doing it. And it's because of the way that the texture on this works. The unstable texture on these needed to be something like a different color or a something more very clear than what it currently is, because with all the wobble, I don't adjust to it properly. There we go. I didn't dash up. I didn't dash up. I hate my life. Do. I didn't dash up. I didn't dash up. Oh, thank God. Finally. Alright, cool. Are you kidding me? I did it way too early. Okay, there we go. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Are you forced by the game there to dash? I hate this. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay, so you can do weird supers and tricks off of there, if necessary. I don't think you need to, I just think that I messed that up. Bruh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bruh. Bruh. Give me. Inconsistent. Have a nice day. Inconsistent. Have a nice day. Bruh, I'm not even launching that one properly. That one was on me. Now, you can't do that to reach it. Like, you have to just walk off. Okay. Oh, I love when that didn't recharge my dash because I didn't put enough distance in it. Waiter, more of that, please. Waiter, more of the trick not giving me what the trick is supposed to do. Oh, waiter, please. See, the funny thing is I'm gonna get done with this screen, and there's totally more. So I know I'm not getting this done on stream today. Like, the tower is just that bad. Oh my God, I hate this. Bro, I despise this. Da, 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 da. I need to not fling so quickly. I keep flinging so quickly. I keep being so dumb. See, and the funny thing is again, this is not difficult. It's just illegible because of all the vibrating, meaning my eyes don't know where exactly I'm lining up to, because the thing that I want to focus on is a constantly moving target. As soon as my brain aligns, it's like, because also the speed required right there is unheard of. Are you freaking kidding me? I love that I keep getting the spike grabs, meaning that, like, if I had just pressed, like, jump right then, safe. Okay, so there we go, finally. Oh my god. Oh, hi, look at this. It's the return of these. I love this for me. Thank you. I love this for me. I'm totally not trying to cheese it over here. I'm totally not at all trying to cheese it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you could be talking about. Okay, I need to be better than that. If I'm going to cheese it, I need to be prepared to go crazy. Wait, is it seriously actually anti-cheesing me? Like, is there actually, like, built-in anti-cheese? Teehee. Look, I know this is not gonna let me back in, but look, this is what I'd rather do. This is what I'd rather do. Damn. Damn. Can't do that. Alright, well, look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm getting through the rest of this in this amount of time. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Especially because the level just got even more incomprehensible with these. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I think this is one of the few times where adding in the cool fancy stuff to make these like Ultra Dreams. Oh, there's just spikes in that. There's spikes in that. There is literally anti-cheese spikes. That's funny. That is actually funny. I do. Wow. Wow. I despise this. This is genuinely not a good level in the way that it is set up. If that is the case, where you have to put anti-cheese spikes like that because you're like, wow. Okay. I don't even know what you'd expect me to do then. I mean, yeah, I can do this, but how the frick do I get up from there? Wow. This is not a good level. So, how the frick do I get around this? Yeah, because I'm looking at that, and that is not nice. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We immediately have a... I don't even know how you get through... even start this part. Because as soon as you touch that wall, you just die. Yeah, this is... I think you anti-cheesed the actual way to go, level creator. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna look at what this looks like because I think that's the only way to get this even remotely started. Is to see what even remotely lands here. Yeah, it is so poor. This is so poorly set up too. Oh, you want to know what's great? It works on the bottom. It doesn't work on the top. It doesn't work. So they have anti-cheese for the top, not the bottom. But guess what the anti-cheese for there is? So half of this dream block just doesn't work. Does all of the dream block just not work now? Oh, is it because, like, having the Dream Dash Crystal turns it into, like, a solid wall or something? I do not understand it. Regardless, what I'm seeing is that you're able to go through this. Yeah, what I'm seeing is you're able to go through it. Uh-huh. I don't see that somehow. I don't seem able to go through this somehow. Oh, you know what it is? I have to get through it prior to touching that dash crystal. So I have to do... God. Did I mention that this is incomprehensible and to have a nice day to this? Oh my god. Just sit me right there, okay? You know what? Like, just sit me up there because this is stupid to have to do, like, a double dash through this wall every single goddamn time that I want to move anywhere up, like, there. Like, this is just bad flow, it's bad everything, like, it legitimately just sucks. This is just not a fun setup right here. Oh my god. Look, I know I said I have to get this done, or... yeah. Ugh. Oh, and that's wonderful. Yeah, you have to be in motion. I do not understand this, but you have to be in your dash motion, going through there before you touch that dash crystal. Don't touch that dash crystal. I despise this. So... See, and the problem is you need a dash to get over there. But you need to have your dash be refresh, which means that you need to do a trick, but you need to use that refresh dash within the split second you gate it. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Again, thank you all so much for watching. I'm calling this an episode here. This has been a mess. I think I lived up to the title. I genuinely think this is probably the worst level in the pack so far, and that's saying something. Just because it's not a fun difficulty one. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.